Alright, hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another episode of this beautiful game that is Minecraft. We're up here this time, not from down at the bottom of the base where I ended the last episode off. I decided to come up here with a whole bunch of buckets that we brought from down below, and I thought, I've got all this lava up here, and I thought I may as well actually just start collecting this while I'm here because, well, so not because I'm here, I deliberately come up here to get all this lava, but I thought, you know what, we've got all this lava, I should actually grab it. Come up and grab it and use it. And I realized as well, we've got all this lava as well in here too. So I might just take as much of this as we can. I'll leave the lava that's in here. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. So what I'll also do is I will leave, as a result of having 16 furnaces, I'll leave these here. Like that's 16 buckets there. I'll come back and grab these 3 at a moment's notice. And we'll come back and grab that lava too. But I just want to have enough buckets to swap out straight away if we need to cook stuff up there. But I actually don't think we will, to be honest. I might not actually end up coming back up there for, I don't know, probably just won't go up there. So I actually probably don't need to leave those lava buckets in that chest. I should just bring them down. You know what? I actually will bring them down. I will bring them down. I'll just jump down, and I forget which one I left the water at the bottom. I think it was I don't want to risk jumping down and there's no water down there. Oh, actually no, I think I left it in like the corner bit, not at the, I didn't leave water at the bottom of our oh my god, that could have been deadly. Jeez, I didn't leave water at the bottom of these sort of support pillar bits. I left water in that corner bit over there, like this one right there. This is where I left the water. So yeah, the reason I brought all this lava was just to chuck in here. And I'll actually take this stuff up, and I'll also take these buckets as well, and we'll go up, and then we'll come back down, and then we'll go up again. We'll go up and down, and then we're going to go into the nether real quick because I actually just want to repair this before we start mining everything, because we're going to just need to mine so much, and I don't want to go to the nether later, so I'd rather go to the nether now and repair this quickly. Oh, and you know what? While we're here, we'll also fix that little disgusting little thing that happened from the bloke. Oh, actually, no, we need to cook these, don't we? We'll do a hot swap. We'll cook this iron as well. I love collecting this stuff. It makes me so happy. In the meantime, let's also just get rid of all this stuff as well from this disgusting cretin that like broke into my base. I need to burn this stuff, actually. There's a white kitty. Hello. Cool. That's all that cleaned up. Yeah, it is crimson fungus. Jeez. What a cretin, he left his fungus everywhere. The foul beast. Well, luckily we got stone bricks to repair this all. And luckily I'm just tall enough to actually just reach this. I'm not that much of a short king. Except I can't seem to place them well enough because I keep placing them on the block below, unfortunately. But there we go. Let's get rid of these 2 excess ones. I'm going to go into the nether real quick just to dump off this fungus. I don't want to leave this fungus here outside. Look at little turtles go, they're still here. Hello, what's going on? You chilling? You guys alright? Actually, on a side note, like, when was this here? Yeah, you guys know. You guys agree with me. I don't think I've ever noticed this here at all. This looks like this goes down. Nah, it ends. It's not that deep. I mean, it is deep, but it's not that deep. Let's get into nether and dump off Mr. Fungus's stuff. Wow. Alrighty. I guess it is just netherrack actually, funnily enough, so it doesn't really quite matter where it goes. And I did have a specific chest for it. Beautiful. I was going to say I thought I had a chest of this stuff. Oi, my brother, what are you doing? What's going on, Mr. Pigman? God, you know, I remember in the beta days, like when I started, I used to think these guys were so like scary, the zombie pigmen. Oh my god, what is going on? There's like a whole colony of chickens up here, jeez. I remember it took me forever to get like chickens in here. I had to like fight for my life to find some chickens, and there's like a whole colony of you up here now. Bloody bastards. I'm gonna make some KFC out of you. Come and cook you all up. Alright, let's get some more lava. Let's actually start with picking these up. My god, that's just filled up my whole inventory. Jeez. Alright. You know what? Suffice to say, I actually think that this might be... You know what? Actually, I will leave 16 buckets in here. And 16. I actually will leave some in there. But then actually having... Like, part of me goes, I want to leave them in here. But then part of me goes, if I just grab all the buckets out of these... and then just fill them all back up, I can just chuck them back in rather than grabbing them out of the chest, dumping them in there, then filling the other ones up. Like, I can actually just take these with me anyway. So yeah, that's, I don't know what goes on inside my brain sometimes, but truly amazes me. And here I am, dual wielding lava. Gosh, I remember, like I said, I'd love to go back to the old days of playing, but I remember digging into this like mountain bit and finding lava in that specific lava. Sorry, what am I trying to say? I found lava in that specific like cave system that I started with. It was so cool. I was like, look at all this lava, and we just filled up a whole chest. You know what? I'll fill this up temporarily, and then we'll actually, I don't need to chuck it in there because we took it out very deliberately. Fill these up too. And we will fill this up, and then we'll deal with this later. Okie dokes. So now that that's done, we're going to go back to the nether. I'm going to repair my little axe, and then, or my hammer of dawn, and then we'll do some mining, which will be nice and fun. I don't know what I want to mine at this section. Oh, actually, we should also do one of the corners as well, I realized as well. But we'll see how we go. I'll do some mining first, and then we should be right. It's always lovely coming back to this little zone, getting all this XP that like has just fallen. I really ought to make like a bow, I reckon, to like be able to snipe this guy that's hanging over here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, they still hate me. Oh, beautiful. Makes my life easy. Have we got... No, we don't. Okay. On a side note, I reckon I might hijack these, because we'll repurpose these down further, I reckon. And same with all these furnaces, I actually never quite managed to use this to its full extent. So we might actually cannibalize this all the way back down and just sort of keep these two like this. And what I will do is I will do like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Do that. And then what I will do is I will go into that, and then I will do that. And then I can just get rid of the rest of these, to be honest. I was thinking of making more hoppers and all that. This might be better for me, saves me the trouble. And what I could do as well is I could actually just expand this out as well, so I've got more space to sort of walk around and feel comfortable, you know, and not stress about falling and dying, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, we've got a full stack of lava in here. Oh my gosh. This was very evidently intent on cooking this, like... Actually, you know what I realized I can do, which might actually be better. I'll actually get 2 more hoppers out of this, is doing this. And just to test, we'll do a quick... Actually, no, that's not going to cook, is it? That's right. We'll have to grab some swords and stuff. And God, look at all of this rotten flesh. How rotten is this? Let's hold this in my thing. Let's kill these bastards. Let's repair my hammer. This will be like the quickest repair in my life. Though, admittedly, look how much XP we're getting. Like, holy cow. Jeez, just to repair 1 hammer. In the meantime, while they all respawn, we'll chuck all this in here to be cooked. Whoa, there's a bloody fly attacking me in real life, jeez. Look up and there's this fly like at my eye. Oh, you bastards. Keep coming to die. This is the best though, I gotta say, like hands down. I love how quickly I can repair my stuff. Like it is so good. I was about to say, hey, at least I'll get my XP back. And then I realized we're using the XP to repair our tools, so I technically won't. Got a bit slow today, this, like jeez. I feel like the last time we come it was absolutely hectic, and now like no one's coming. Oh, here they all come now. Oh my god, they're all coming now, jeez. They must have all been stuck on something and then now they've all come down. Jeez, but now my thing's going to be fully healed in a moment's notice. Let's get all this XP as well. We've got so many of them. I reckon this will be it to fully repair this hammer. And I hope, fingers crossed. I mean, there we go. Beautiful. All right, let's do my pickaxe as well. Sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Beautiful. Do our little shovel. Yep. Do our axe as well. Oh my god, that's it. Jeez, they all died off quick. Alright, we'll do the excavator as well, and then I reckon we should be Gucci. I really want to see about upgrading these to like netherite. Like I reckon netherite would help as well, just in making them better, or making them more durable, we'll say. Alright, this should be it for my little excavator, for my shovel, and then after this batch of them that come through. Also I thought, maybe this group. Hey, don't hit me, it's not very nice. Right, you little piggies, this is it. I want my stuff fully repaired. There we go, beautiful. Oh god, look, and this is what I love as well, the amount of XP we get. Not that I need the XP for anything now anyway, but here's what it is. Hey little bastards. This might have been a mistake doing this. I shouldn't have fought them. Of course they all spawn in the second I jump down. Like you guys are like coming like madmen. Alright. Chillax. Let's get out of here quickly. Alright, beautiful. That is that. I don't need anything more from these guys, so we'll put these on the cooker. And what we will do, grab these gold nuggets, and you know what we'll do is we'll actually make some gold bars. Beautiful. Let's make some blocks as well. I think that's it. Okay, cool. Let's grab that. Let's leave with what we've come in with. And I should actually low-key take some of these lava things as well, because like seriously, we only really need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. So you know what? I'm going to take as many of these lava buckets as I can with me, because there's no point leaving these here, I reckon. Like, it's just a bit of a waste. Wait. Alright, let's do one more. Kill 3 of you bastards, just for the XP, and just for whatever ends up in the chest as well. Oh my god, look at all of that XP. Jesus Christ. This is insane. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go home. See you, mate. See you next time. Woo! Go for a ride. Leave with all of these hoppers, all of these furnaces of gold, and lava. So that was a pretty plentiful trip. Okie dokes. Oh my god, we've done so well on the gold blocks. Like, I wish I had this many gold blocks when we started. Alright, we are going downstairs with even more lava now. That's cray. Alright, let's put them there. Let's put them there. Let's fill the rest of this up with as much lava as we can. That's full of lava as well. Damn. Alright, we are like got too much stuff going on. Damn. Oh my god, this is full of stone. This is kind of nearly full of stone. Let's fill this with lava as well. Oh my god, just honestly filling everything up. The only other thing that I might low-key do is also just put some torches here, because it is very dark there. So obviously we did that last episode. I think what I want to do is knock out this whole section first, essentially, right? Which we'll just go up and just start, I guess. Also, on a side note, between episodes, this may look like I started this, but I actually didn't. I sort of just started filling it up, like, to get us ready in that capacity. But we actually haven't gone up, so just so you guys know, and don't think that I've done a whole bunch of stuff in between episodes. Oh, and I've got to be careful here as well. I was literally about to jump, but I'm lucky I didn't, because I was going to hit my head. Alright, so what I reckon we'll do is we'll actually start on this side. We'll start like here, and we'll work our way down. And I'll sort of do a general outline of how I want to do this, just so I sort of know, and then we're not out of sync. Actually, times like this, I think I'm actually low-key better doing it like this, trying to knock out the 2 layers with the pick rather than trying to do it with the excavator, because I think that's a little bit more efficient otherwise. Let's also, while we're here, because this does my head in with all of the dirt, I'd actually rather just get rid of the dirt now rather than doing it layer by layer, and it takes up extra blocks and all this. Just get rid of it. The faster you get rid of it, or the earlier you get rid of it, the better. It's less drama. Same with gravel and all that. Like, it's just, rather get rid of it now. Look at all of this bloody gravel. It's actually low-key never ending. And then we've got more dirt as well. Jeez. And water as well. I know that this is sort of getting into, like, I don't even know where this is. Jeez. This is just some random... Actually, you know what? I've got all of this andesite. I can actually use this andesite to block this up. Might be the play. Rather than stone. Like, stone's valuable. Admittedly, though, I don't know why I come in here trying to get rid of all of this. I should have just actually low-key left it. But I think I was just worried about picking up all of this extra gravel and stuff as I started mining down. Alright, that's right. What I'll do is I'll actually start in the corner that I was going to start in. And then we'll... Which I think was literally like just here. So we'll actually just fill this up like this. And we'll dig down. Oh my god, that goes down into whole another section. That's right, we'll kill all this water off. And I'll come back. I'll bring like a bunch of andesite and stuff to fill this all up with. And not worry too much on. And yeah, I think that should be right. And I know technically on the way down I should actually be replacing all of these blocks as well, but what I will do is we'll bring scaffolding, and we will slowly and surely make it all nice with proper blocks. Ah, here's the geode as well. I was talking about this, like, I think last episode. I'm like, oh, I wonder where the geode is, and then here it was. Ooh, and there we go. That was nice and easy, nice and quick. Alright, okie dokes, that's essentially one down. And we've got a few more to go. So I think what I might do is I might go straight back up, and then we'll have to sort of get into that section that we mined out. I'm just going to place a bunch of blocks in that section that we dug out. I'll just fill it back up. Like, I'll just fill it with blocks that I don't really care to keep, particularly these blocks, like andesite and granite and all that. We'll sort of try and jump into this and, oh my god, nearly not die, but we'll just fill this all up. The dirt is always going to be far more valuable to me than this stuff, even though I like the whatever the white one is called, andesite, granite, whatever the other one is. I always forget it. Oh, actually, it just occurred to me that essentially as well, everything past this wall, past really this layer, I'm going to replace with stone anyway, so there's actually no point in me filling it up. I may as well just block it up to this layer here, and then that's it, if that makes sense. Because yeah, we're going to replace this all with stone regardless. So yeah. So anyway, we will get cracking on this layer now, and we will go all the way down. Make sure I don't really miss anything. Gravel, dirty gravel. Let's get cracking. We'll go, yeah, just keep mining. So hopefully don't fall too badly. Didn't miss anything. Beautiful. If I can knock out at least this layer first, like these 4 or so blocks, we should be alright, because I'll just then I'll push this back once this layer is done. Because I guess what I don't want is I don't want stuff falling onto the actual hoppers and all that, so it's an annoyance. What I might do really quickly as well is I might just take everything else that we've picked up back to the top. It's more so like the smooth basalt, and I don't really have a spot for down here just yet. Alright, let's go round 3 now, wherever we sort of end up, which will be roughly about here. Oh my god, this... Jeez. I went, oh, I'll keep mining until like I fall down and then I can mine back up, and then just all sort of kept falling down. Oh my gosh. All of these different spots, jeez. Alright, there we go, that should be alright. Can't believe I've got to like line this all up nicely, because it's just, it's like wild. There we go, that should be good now. Another one down. I think 2 or 3 more to go, and then we should be good. Oh my god, on a side note, look at all of these blocks that sort of fell and got caught here, jeez. They got caught on the, like the shards and stuff, which is like crazy. Just try and get all these blocks that have sort of, maybe if I knock them out like this might help a little bit. I think that's all the blocks, except that one that sort of above us there. So all of these like shards and blocks that sort of have been caught on random bits and blobs. Which actually makes me wonder, I should get all these shards now just to avoid any issues down the track. Oh my god, jeez, that could have been deadly. I nearly just fell to my death there, jeez. Alright, we should be alright now. I think that should be practically everything. So let's get cracking, we'll keep pushing down. Oh, hello friends. Beautiful diamonds. I won't say no. And this will be another one that bites the dust in, well, now. Oh, that's good. We've only really done 2 sets, jeez. We're going to do, what, another 1, 2, 3 roughly? You know what, I'm actually just going to chuck all these amethyst stuff in here. We'll deal with it later. Same with all these diamonds. We'll sort of chuck them all in there temporarily, which should have been this chest, but kind of got hijacked by the lava, unfortunately. Alright, round 3, which should be this one. It looks like I missed a block, but he's alright. Hopefully that falls all the way down. Let's see how we go this time. Alright, looks like we've missed a whole bunch of blocks, which is always fun. I think this is just, oh, there we go. Oh, alright, cool. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I think that's just the actual world generation being wonky and such. Here we go, beautiful. I always get anxious, like, I just need to keep checking, but he's alright nonetheless. Let's keep going. Hopefully this geo doesn't be too annoying on this one. No, it seems alright. Let's just get all of these blocks that I missed, because we managed to always fall right through the middle of all of the blocks. You know, we never quite go in the, like it never, I don't know, never aligns perfectly is what I'm trying to say. We always fall right through the middle of whatever block that we're mining. There we go. That is that one done as well. Alright, I'll see you guys up in a sec once I organize myself again. For the millionth time. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I do definitely want to see if I can make these tools into netherite tools, I reckon. Like, that'll make such a massive difference for us. Which means that, like, they are a little bit more durable and dig just a tiny bit faster. But we'll see how we go. I've got to go into the nether and do that at some point, and we actually probably need a lot more TNT, which I think we've got a whole bunch of gunpowder still, which might be beneficial for us. But we'll see how we go. Actually, I just realized we're so close to this now as well. Jeez, I nearly just fell off there. Bloody hell. There you go, this will be... Oh, no, maybe not. I was going to say this will be it, but I completely misjudged how far down we were. But no, here we go. This is it right about here in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hello, my little Goop. My little slime. You're so cute. You can be my new friend, buddy. My new slime friend. My little baby slime. I should get a name tag for it if I can. That would be so cute. Alright, see you, little dude. I'll see you soon, my little friend. I promise. I'll be back down shortly. I just don't think I've got any name tags, sadly, which sucks. I wish that I did. Could have a little slime friend. Alright, this will be the second last one for here. Which I think what I might do is I might do the same thing here that I did in that corner bit where I did 2, and then I'll do the full block on the way down. This might just be safer like this, or it makes it easier for me, but same, we're going to have to come up twice more anyway, so it doesn't really matter how I do it. It's going to get done either way. Oh my god, this is love. This is what I'm saying, I always manage to fall like right past all of the sort of important blocks. Or I like always thread the needle. Alright, lucky last, and then we can push the rest of this. Well, once this is done, we can, I guess we'll focus on this at some point, but once this is done, we will push what we've got to push up against the other wall, like all the furnaces and stuff, so it should be absolutely really cool. Of course, this gravel. When is in there gravel? It's always gravel. I think gravel is, you know, the answer to everything. All the secrets to the universe, it's gravel. And you know what, just to make this simple for the next time me coming down, I will sort of try and fix this up. So at least it's a little bit better for me when I do this row. So it's not a complete, you know, torture test. Same with this one here. We'll sort of do this one as well. We'll just make this. Oh my God, I'm pretty much going to mite out this whole section by accident. Jeez, the rate that I'm going. You know what I might do? I might also nick all of these blocks as well, just to get rid of them. It's sort of less blocks to have in play. Oh gosh, this whole section is like absolutely clapped. I've like totally messed this up, but oh well, is what it is. I've kind of tried to clean it up for myself later on when we come through at a later point. Alright, there we go. Lucky last. Whew, that was nice and easy. Gosh, there's a lot to it, but it's done, which is great. Alright, okie dokes. So, now we've got the fun part of essentially knocking all of this out and also figuring out how I'm going to make this sort of thing, this new thing. So, okie dokes, I had a look. We need a whole bunch of stuff. So I might just run up and grab everything that I need and then we'll come back down and we'll get cracking on that. I think we just need like, obviously we need rails, powered rails, torches and a lever. And then we should be alright, and just some extra blocks. So we'll grab a singular beautiful stick. Actually, no, I've already, oh no, wait, we need the redstone torches anyway. Don't need any redstone blocks. What we do need is rails and powered rails. So we'll just grab that. And I need one piece of cobblestone to make a little beautiful lever, and we'll grab a stack of stone bricks. That should be, actually, we won't use stone bricks. What we will use is we'll use the smooth stone, since we've got a whole bunch of it. I think that should be it, practically everything that I need to begin with, because everything else is downstairs. 64 rails should be enough. If not, we can come back and get some more. It's not like we're lacking on supplies. Okie doke, so now for the fun part of knocking all of this out. The somewhat difficult part is going to be all of the cobblestone, which I might just try and grab as much of it at a time out of the chests, and I'll just chuck them into these respective chests here, and we'll slowly just start doing that, just to sort of stop any extra stone going in. And same goes with these, we'll just pull all these out. Is that? Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Slime. That is actually so sick that we've got a slime that spawned down here. That's good as. I love that. Well, hopefully it doesn't give us too much trouble. Gosh, I never actually realized how much like stone we've actually got that we're just cooking, or cobblestone. Like, it's crazy. All right, I think the rest of it is just all stone that's cooking here, which we'll actually just pull out because I don't need this stuff cooking whatsoever. We'll put all that in here. Oh God, just so much of everything. Jeez. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knock all of this out. So I might actually start with the chests and then we'll sort of slowly work our way around, which I realise probably isn't a smart idea because they're all just going to fall into the hoppers. But that's right, it is what it is. There shouldn't be anything in these except for all the pieces of, whatchamacallits, all the little lava buckets. That's right, we'll knock all these out as well. And all the chests that are fallen out of them as well. That they all picked up. Oh my God, look at all the XP as well. Jeez. Okie dokes, let's pick these all up, which we surprisingly have a lot of space for, which is good. There we go, that is essentially everything. Beautiful. What I am going to do is actually just make a couple of chests here. What I will do is actually just start transferring stuff into here like this, just to sort of reorganize how I want the inventories to be, just so we can sort of know where everything is. So, I also need to get rid of these lights because they're going to cause drama for me. So I might just place them here instead. So what we need to start with is actually, I think we'll do it like this. So we'll start with two chests like this, and then we'll do all the hoppers into the chest. I should actually grab any extra hoppers that I've got. My God, I've got a lot of hoppers. Damn. And let's do, well, I actually think that we can do this. We've got 32 furnaces, so we can actually do this 32 across, right? Which we'll just see. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 30, 31, 32. And I'll leave, actually, we'll knock out 2 here, so that's 30. And then we'll do the same on this side. So we'll actually go, no, but you know what, we can actually make more furnaces anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. So what I will do is I will actually push this back. I will just get rid of this completely. And I reckon we'll actually do this to about here, because this will be like actually insane. Now what we're going to do is I think put the furnaces on top. Yeah, so we're going to do the furnaces now like this. So we'll just keep sort of placing them. Place the whole rack, and then we'll make any extra furnaces that we need just in case. The only thing that just occurred to me is I actually should do this all one block above and not the way that I've done it. So, all right, I'll fix all this up and then we'll redo this. I'll see you guys shortly once these are all placed. Because I think on a side note, the way that I had it was actually the right way that I had wanted to do it. What I might do as well, I might actually just knock these out as well to give myself a few more blocks above to work with, space-wise. I might have to knock these out as well, unfortunately. Oh, well, there we go. Beautiful. As a result, I also got some diamonds out of that. Fantastic. 12 diamonds. Beautiful. Yeah, I was just because I need to knock out more of these just for some more space, which is a shame, but it's alright. Who doesn't love having a bit more extra space for things? Alright, so yeah, the reason for that, we did that, was just same boat as this, where I can just fill some extra blocks in like this if we want. So we just have more chests and more space for stuff, which is good. Alright, now let's repeat the process of doing this, where we're just going to place these furnaces all the way down, and hopefully not keep placing them in front. That's not what I want. But luckily we've got all the stone in the world to make like many more furnaces and stuff, so which is good. This is why I needed all this space, was for essentially this. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need another 6 furnaces, which is Gucci because I've got all the cobblestone in the world. We can make 6 like that. Beautiful. This is going to be like the ultimate bloody furnace. My gosh. We're going to have like so much stuff cooking. But anyway, there we go. That is that all placed. Beautiful. So now we've essentially just got to repeat the process like this, but all of these hoppers placing directly into the back of the furnaces too, which we'll do right now. I actually hope that I've got enough hoppers as well, because it would actually suck if we don't. We might actually have enough. Yeah, beautiful. We've got extra 8. Beautiful. Oh, and then I just realized we're going to have to place hoppers on top of these as well. I don't have enough hoppers for these. Jeez, alright, I grossly overcalculated or undercalculated how much we're going to need. Actually, it occurred to me as well, I can actually take these extra 2 hoppers here that we've got that I forgot to nick. Okay, so what I will do as well, I think I'm going to go upstairs and just make a whole bunch more hoppers, which I'll take the chest I've got now, but 1, 2, 3, 30. Okay, I need 28 more hoppers, so what I will do is I will just chuck them. What did I say? We did 1, 2, 28 hoppers. Okay, beautiful. Let's go do that really quickly now, which I'm kind of alright with, because I think we should have a metric ton of iron that we've got, which I can just pull out. Like here, we've got so much iron. Geez. It's no drama for me. So let's make hoppers. Let's make 28, I think is what we needed. So there we go. We should be fine. We'll keep the extra chests and all the iron. If I need more, we'll come up. But I doubt that we should. And same with the wood, like we should be fine for, no, sorry, not wood, but the chests. We should be fine for the chests. All right, let's get up here. Let's go for another jump. Let's place the rest of these hoppers and we should be Gucci. This will be so good once this is done, because this will be essentially our like mega miner or mega cooker. So like anything that we want to cook like en masse, we'll just chuck in here. And it's automated as well. So we literally just got to put it in one chest and it'll do it all for us, but perfectly. Perfect. It will cook it perfectly, but we had the perfect amount as well, so I was right. I can count, everybody. So I think now what we've got to do is we've essentially got to go, I think on the upper part we've got to go 3 like this, and then on this part we're going to go 2, and we're going to do the same on this side as well. So we're going to go 3 like this, 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2. And what I will do actually is I will actually just knock out some more blocks, because we're just out of space and out of time. Might actually just knock out this whole row, to be honest, like to here, and this will be perfect. There we go, beautiful. It's always a struggle, like not having enough space for things. Like it's gosh. And I realized while I was up there, I should have stayed up there. Jeez. What I might do is I might knock that out and then repeat. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do, and just occurred to me, we're not going to have anywhere near the right amount of rails for this, because we've essentially got to do this the whole way across. I actually just realized as well, I don't know if this might be too big, to be completely honest, because it'll get propelled, but it might like lose, like the minecart might lose power halfway through. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how we go. And we might just have enough rails as well, I hope. All right, no, I'm not. I'm going to have to run up and get some, which is a pity, but that's right. 1, 2, 3, 11, and 12. All right. What I actually might do as well is while I'm here, is I might actually do this like this. Because we need to get rid of this as well. So I'll actually just do both while we're up here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone sort of thing. Which I don't know why he had me place that extra one there, but that is alright. Oh, actually, and as well, while I'm up here. So as well, I think he wants me to place the chests. Oh, no, I just went out of it. That is a pity. Alright, okay, so I think I need to place the chests like this. And like this. And there we go. And I need to get down. That is alright, because we can actually probably just jump straight back up like this. We'll leave that there. And what we'll do is we'll do that there. And I need 2 more chests. And I think as per usual though, I ironically just don't have enough space. So I need to just knock at least 1 more layer up. Give myself just the incy bit more of space. Like this. And we should be Gucci. There we go. Now we've got enough space. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, we just need what? Oh, I mean, I've got plenty of stuff anyway, or like plenty of whatchamacallits. Hey, Mr. Slime, which I might actually take your slime balls because we might actually need your slime balls at some point anyway. So it might actually be beneficial for me to take your slime. All right, we'll dump everything off that we don't need, and then we'll practically go back and finish that all off, which I think will be fantastic. It means we pretty much just need more rails, and then I can actually put the smooth stone back in here because we don't need anywhere near the amount that we've got. And then feel like I need, oh yes, the minecart hoppers, which we can actually grab from here because I've actually got some already, which we collected these ages ago, and I don't know where I collected them from, but we've got them. All right, let's go down and let's finish this off. God, this looks fantastic already. Oh, actually, that's what I need. I needed 1 more chest, which is a shame because I can't actually... Yeah, we'll hijack this one. This will be our chest that we'll use. I'll just dump all this extra deep slate in here. Got so much deep slate, my gosh. Like, it is actually never ending. That's right. I think you know what it is like once we move stuff around, we'll actually have more space for stuff, which is fine. So we just got to like... Oh, we had an extra chest in here. Oh, interesting. That is all right. And we'll chuck that in there. Beautiful. That's right. Once we sort of start moving stuff around properly, we'll actually have space for things. All right, let's get upstairs here very quickly. Let's place the last of the rails like this, which will be great and beautiful. Let's go place the last chest that we need to place, like right here, which I need. Let's try to figure out how I'm going to be able to place that like nicely. Let's place that there, and let's place that. Oh, that is not what I had intended, but let's just build up like this. Oh, there we go. We'll place that there. Beautiful. So I think the only things that I need to do is here. So I need to actually knock that out. And I think I just need to place the torches like that. And then I think on the other side we should be good. Ah, yes. I think the lever essentially goes here like that. Yeah, so I think now we've just got to jump up and place the 2 mine carts. And then we should be good. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that like that. Do like that. And then get rid of this. And then I think now is the fun part of where we essentially just got to load up everything, right? So what we'll do is I'm actually just going to place this here just as a mini storage chest real quick, just of stuff that we don't need to hold. And then what we're going to do is we're going to essentially take all of these lava buckets, right? And we're just going to fill this up, this chest up here. Which, I mean, I hope that works. Like, even if I grab this and chuck this in here, this technically should be getting picked up by the hopper, but maybe if I turn that on, did that work? Did that do both of them? It did. Or did I do that the right way? I don't know if I did this right, to be honest. Because it's interesting, right, that maybe this doesn't work in this version anymore. Like, maybe, I don't know. It's so strange that didn't work out the way that I thought. Alright, what I might do, don't mind the slime, I had a slime attack me while I was trying to figure this out. What I might do to begin with while I figure this out is I might actually just fill this up with cobblestone like this, and then I might do the same with the this here. We'll just fill this up, and then what I'll do is I'll actually just turn this on. That should get that working and doing its thing. Oh yeah, it actually looks like they don't have enough power to get all the way down, ironically. Or this one doesn't. Which I actually don't know I don't have any way of getting up. Bug up. Keep pushing that. Hopefully that keeps doing its thing. It doesn't even have enough power to get... Hopefully it's got enough juice to get all the way back down. No, that one seems to get to about halfway and then just runs out of juice. Alright, that's right. I will figure out a way of fixing this in between episodes and then I'll report back to you guys. But, I mean, overall, I'm pretty stoked with how this works, even though that stopped working. So, which kind of sucks, but it's cool nonetheless. It is pretty sick. I think I've just got to fix this up in post. So, but oh well, it is what it is. We did a lot. I mean, we dug all that out, as we can sort of see. And then... yeah, just did heaps. This is just going to take a while to fix all up, but it's cool nonetheless. So, alright peeps, before I end it, I went back and made a whole bunch of adjustments, right? So, managed to make all of the rails powered, and I also had to run back and I pretty much just made a whole bunch of more powered rails, which was very expensive and very fun with all the gold and all that had to use. They're all powered now, so the rails will get, or the minecarts will get the whole way across now, which is great. I also realized I didn't actually need to use, and I stuffed it up, it's not minecarts with chest, it's hopper minecarts, which would make sense. All I've essentially got to do, right, and they should be off, is chuck that there. I don't think these will be filled with anything just yet, but we'll do that. And what we've essentially got to do is essentially re-grab all of these, and this is going to be our... But yeah, see, they all go in straight away now, which is fantastic. Which is what it should have been, because this is going to now fill up with hoppers and all that. Well, actually, we should just grab the rest of these. And yeah, same goes with the lava too, which we'll just shove in. I thought, you know what, I'll hop on and actually finish this off properly, because I know there'll be a whole bunch of you in the comments going, oh, you should have used minecart hoppers, not minecart with hoppers, not Minecraft, sorry, not chests with minecart chests, minecarts with hoppers instead is what I'm trying to say. My God, I can't speak. My brain is not braining, but you get what I'm saying. I figured it out, which is good, is the positive thing. But what I will do is I will actually just fill all of this up, and same goes with all this. We'll go fill up the other side. So at least when it hits this side, it'll do its thing, which they should both be on. Yep. So we'll fill this with cobblestone if this wants to fill up, and this one should be on as well. Yep. And we'll fill this with like this. So essentially now when we, yeah, so they all have some in it, but the good thing is when we flick this on, this will do its thing. For whatever reason, that one didn't want to go. Come on, Mr. Chest. I don't know what's happened. Why this doesn't want to... I don't know why this doesn't want to go. Maybe we need to break this. Oh, because for whatever reason, that's not powered. It's interesting that that's not powered. It was powered a moment ago. It was working. So awfully strange. Let's... I mean, that's working for whatever bizarre reason, but... Maybe I've got to place it like this. Maybe that one's on. And that one's on. Okay, now they're working. Okay, beautiful. I've no idea why that sort of failed to work, but it should suck out a whole bunch of stuff now. I should just shove this full of crap. There we go. And if I flick that on, it should send both of them. Beautiful. That is just what we wanted. Okay, so now that'll get that all cooking beautifully nonetheless. Assuming that there's no issues on this side as well. They should both be coming back. Fantastic. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad that works. I just think now we've got the fun part of just shoving a whole bunch of fuel into these chests, which is going to be fun and exciting. We've got all of these buckets now coming back. But look how much faster this cooks. Like, it's actually insane how quick that is all coming through. It's got the fun part of shoving all the fuel in as well. Now we actually got to get the fuel going, which is going to be the fun part, which we might actually have to do next episode, because we're going to need a lot more fuel very desperately just to sort of sustain our fuel. Like, I mean, look how quickly we're going to go through it all. Because, I mean, these will all... Actually, I've got to go on the other side to check. Because these will all essentially be full rather quickly. I don't know why there's cobbled deep slate in a bunch of it. Except I realised a whole bunch of them are going to not be able to get any fuel in them, unfortunately, because it's just going to get clogged up by the first sort of... Because each one's going to want 5 buckets. So we're going to need to just get our fuel production up very quickly, but I'll get that sorted. Oh, actually, we've got all this fuel in here as well that I totally forgot about as well. Let's get cracking on that, and all the fuel in here as well. Oh God, lucky I checked. Jeez, it's gonna be like never ending with all of this fuel. So what I actually should do, just for the time being, just to make sure every single one is full, is actually just go in manually and just shove these all up. Because at least this way I'll sort of know what's ready to go and what's not, and at least it'll slowly start filling them all up sort of nicely and all that. So yeah, I mean, this is great. This is awesome. This is exactly what we wanted. We just got to get this cracking now, like this fuel. But yeah, I mean, look, this is slowly but surely we'll have this all nice and full. We got a lot of buckets that we're going to need, so I think that'll be the thing next episode, is we'll get cracking on. We'll knock out, I think, a few of these blocks under here. We'll actually just do it down here first. Like I'll build it first, and then we'll worry about it, you know, digging out the rest, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So adios.